Hello everybody. Okay, so my little camera is working. I just got a new camera, so we're going to see how this works, check out the lighting and such. So hopefully it's better than what I had before. It was a little blurry and kind of dark. And it's funny because I just created a video right before this and went to check it out and it was not there. It didn't really actually record, so we're going to see what happens this time. Anyway, I wanted to talk with you today a little bit about labradorite. So you can see this on here. It is a stunning stone, just unbelievable. If you're familiar with labradorite and you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, I highly recommend going and checking it out. But it's just a powerful little crystal stone, gem. I'm not sure what we want to call this, but mineral. But really powerful qualities. I work with crystals and gems and stones in my healing sessions, energy healing sessions, very regularly, and labradorite was one of the very first ones that I came to. And I've been sitting with this stone more and contemplating it, and I'm out on pilgrimage with my husband, able to be out in nature so much more than I was previously in the city. So my intuition, I feel like, is opening up in a new way, and I'm tapping into things a much much different way than I was able to previously, which is a big part of the pilgrimage and why we're living in our shuttle bus, and we're going around the country offering sound healing and connecting with various communities to offer kind of grief support, healing wounded feminine, wounded masculine, different offerings that we're doing. So a big piece of that, though, is getting in touch with the land more and connecting with nature more. So being out there, I've been able to really connect with nature at a deeper level, and part of that is connecting with my stones and sitting there reflecting, working with this labradorite. It just started speaking to me a little bit, and messages started coming through about how it works. And so I just wanted to share what came through for me. And it's been really interesting working with the crystals. I started understanding when I first started working with them, that it's not, not only do they have this amazing, powerful energy themselves, they have their own frequency that's very healing, but they work in a different way, I discovered, or what came through for me. And of course it's going to be different for you, but from what I understand is they start kind of organizing the energy around me, around you, to start pulling in and attracting what is needed for your own healing and for your growth process. So for me, it was initially I was working with citrine and I think carnelian, which was about sexual sexual health issues or sexual trauma, like working with those energies. And so I was working with different stones that were supposed to support the healing of those energies. And things started showing up in my life that were really supporting that process for me. And that's when I started understanding, it's like, oh, it's not just about their frequencies in my energy field, in my aura. They change the frequencies somehow to start attracting in the healing that is needed, and the opportunities and the people and the teachings and the books. So they kind of start creating what's the word I'm looking for, the opportunities for the healing. So it was like, oh, that's how you work. How fascinating. So in sitting with the labradorite, it was telling me the messages that were coming through is because it's a stone of alchemy and magic and transformation. It's a real powerful magician's stone, and I started understanding why and what it does. It's holding a container, it creates a crucible for the transformation to happen, and again kind of starts pulling in the teachings and the things that need to happen for your growth and transformation. But it really creates a container to allow certain elements to work within you. And it pulls in teachings, it pulls in different resources, and holds the space creates this space for you to do the work that you need, and some real personal growth. So I just thought that was really fascinating and wanted to share that with you. And I wonder what comes through for you when you're working with stones and crystals, or do you? You know, and maybe this might inspire you to check some out, some that speak to you. There's so many to work with, so many different concerns. Growth, I don't like to use the word problems, but issues. You know, maybe you're working with physical issues, mental issues, spiritual issues, you know, anything that you're working with. There's a stone out there that will support your process. So I highly recommend just going to a shop that sells crystals and stones and just seeing what speaks to you, because they will speak to you. That's what they do. They're amazing. These energies are powerful. So but yeah, I just wanted to share what was coming through for me, and curious how you work with them. What comes through for you when you're working with labradorite? You know, what messages have you gotten? What teachings have you gotten from stones and crystals? And I always love hearing other people's insights and wisdom, and how they're working with these amazing wisdom beings and wisdom tools. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and you know, share what's going on with you and how you're working with these, or if you have other tools that really speak to you and really support your growth process and the releasing of negative energies, harmful, toxic energies, and opening to the higher vibe frequencies, which these really are really high vibe frequencies. So they pull that in for you, you know, and help to clear out the negative low vibes. So yeah, I think I will leave it at that. This was just a short little, I wanted to hop on here and share a bit about my experience, and see how it's working for you. So thank you so much for being here as always, and I look forward to connecting with you more in the future. We're going to see if this recorded. If you're watching it, well, you know it did. Thanks all. Bye.